Alejandra.
And I'm Caroline.
And today we're making peanut butter vegetarian meatballs. This is a great alternative to a traditional meatball. We're using lentils as our main protein in there, and they're so good. Perfect if you're vegetarian or for your vegetarian friends coming over. It's a really fun party app for everyone. So for our ingredients, we're going to be using some lentils. These are lentils that we've already made. You can use canned ones or you can cook your own according to the package. A couple eggs, some garlic, kosher salt, coriander, dried oregano, cumin, some chopped white onion, some breadcrumbs, and of course our bee's knees peanut butter. Alright, so I'm using a food processor to create the base for our veggie meatballs. We're just going to get everything in here, those cooked lentils, egg.
So why did you go for a food processor here?
Garlic. The food processor is just kind of nice since there's a really mix of ingredients. It purees everything nice and smooth. If you were to try to do this in a blender, it would probably get stuck. If you don't have one, you can actually kind of do it by hand and just sort of smush it up. That would probably work better than trying to get it done in a blender. Get everything in there. And now we're gonna add our bee's knees peanut butter. We're using a ½ cup of it. And I love this because it has a little bit of honey, which goes really nicely with the Mediterranean flavors in this veggie meat.
So for people who haven't made it before, this is a little bit, what would you say, like a falafel kind of?
Yeah, it's a little bit falafel inspired. All right, so we've got everything in there. So now the food processor's made everything nice and smooth. So we've got all our batter in here, and now I'm just gonna add the breadcrumbs, which is gonna tighten up that mixture. And you'll see it kind of starts to come together a little bit more like a dough almost.
And these are store-bought breadcrumbs, but if you didn't have those, or you could use homemade, right?
Exactly, yeah, you can use homemade breadcrumbs, you could use cracker crumbs, or any sort of thing. You can even use like gluten-free breadcrumbs. It smells really good too. You get all those spices and the peanut butter. So now that it's ready, we can start shaping our veggie meatballs. So I like to put a little veggie oil on my hands, just coat them really well. And this does double duty because it keeps the mixture from sticking to your hands, and it coats the outside so you get a nice crunchy crust in the oven. So there we go. Do a little for you.
Sure.
And just shape these into about 1-inch size little veggie meatballs.
Nice.
Nice and easy.
This cookie scoop really does that work for you. That's nice.
Oh, totally, yeah. You just grab and do it.
And they can be pretty tight together on the sheet here, right?
Yep, they're not going to expand or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about crowding them on the pan. So we're going to keep on rolling these out, and then we're going to pop them in a 375-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until they're crunchy and crispy on the outside and delicious on the inside.
Yeah.
So we've got our veggie meatballs out of the oven, and they look perfect. Lots of crunchiness on the outside, just how I like them. Now to serve these, we're gonna do a little bit of a riff on the typical kind of falafel wrap. So I'm using butter lettuce leaves, which are so cute. They're like perfect little cups, which is a nice, fun appetizer. And I'm just gonna put like 1 or 2 inside each one. That's for you too.
The cumin and coriander, you can just smell it with the peanut butter. It's great.
It adds so much awesome flavor. And then on top of that, we're gonna put a few chopped tomatoes.
Ooh.
Just for a little color and a little bit of freshness here. And then on top, we're gonna drizzle on some tahini, which is a sesame paste. And it's really nice. It echoes the nutty flavors of the peanut butter.
Oh, thanks.
So cool.
That's gorgeous.
So there you have it, peanut butter veggie meatballs. So I'm ready to try, are you?
Yes.
Awesome.
The honey peanut butter, it makes all the difference. It's so good.
It just works really nicely with the spices, the freshness of the tomato, and that little tahini bit on top. So fun. Such a fun party appetizer. People are gonna love this one. Not every meatball is made for spaghetti. These veggie meatballs are an awesome party appetizer. What other fun recipes do you like to serve when you have company over?
Tell us in the comments section.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you loved the recipe, and if you did, give us a thumbs up.
Every week, we cook up a new peanut buttery dish, so make sure you follow the Peanut Butter and Company channel to catch them all.
And we'll see you next time.
Nice and filling because of the lentils.
My spatula stuck. I like speared the spatula with the blade. I got it. Got it. All right. Get everything in there.